respects to leaders and elders past, present and future, for they hold the memories, traditions, the culture and the hopes of all Dja Dja Wurrung peoples. We express our gratitude in the sharing of this land, our sorrow for the personal, spiritual and cultural costs of that sharing, and hope that we may walk together in harmony and the spirit of healing. So today we ask... Hello and welcome to the second round of the statewide stampede held today here in Bendigo by Dragon City Roller Derby. We are moments away from the ModCon about to begin with the Black Bears taking on the Polar Bears. We'll do some teen lineups in a minute, but we just want to pay our respects to the Dja Dja Wurrung peoples, the elders past, present and future, and we express our gratitude in their sharing of the land, and we hope that we may walk forward together in harmony in the spirit of healing. So it looks like we have both teams about to take the track for the very first jam of the Black Bears versus the Polar Bears. It looks like for the Polar Bears we have jamming number 44 Cyclo, and for the Black Bears number 34 Bearskin Bruiser. And Bearskin Bruiser for the black team has taken the first lead of the ModCon game today. Still have the Polar Bear Jammer Cyclo looking to get through on their initial, and Bearskin Bruiser has come through for a scoring pass and gotten 4 points, the first points of the game. And we've had a star pass, so number 9-7 Chasing Amy has taken the star for the Polar Bears and is coming through for a scoring pass. But Bruiser calls it off after scoring another 4 points for the Black Bears. Alright, second jam about to begin now. And we have a quick lead call for Polar Bear Jammer, number 1026 Road Ninja. Followed closely behind by 111 Princess Slayer for the Black Bears. And Rogue Ninja has snuck up the outside lane to take it on a scoring pass for 4 more points for the Polar Bears. Just pushed to the inside lane there and has decided to call off the jam. As we get ready for the next jam, I thought we'd like to announce our lineup for the day. So for the Black Bears, we have Pearly Gates, 111 Princess Slayer, 12 Silver Fox, 1313 Bunny, 22 Pipsqueak, 34 Bearskin Bruiser, 4 Lightning Bug, 44 Dr. Crusher, 48 Hell's Bells, 50 Thunder, 578 Cheapskate, 588 Mace to the Face, 685 Spider Monkey, 76 Lady Killaton, 785 Donkey Kong and 88 Evil K for the Black Bears, as Panic Attack for the Polar Bears has been called lead. And we've got a big cheer as both jammers come out of the pack almost side by side. And panic attack from the Polar Bears has decided to call it off. After a few jams, we are now sitting at the Black Bears on 12 points and the Polar Bears on 14 points. And for the white team skating today, we have 0 Panic Attack, 017 Pixie Sticks, 1026 Rogue Ninja, 123 Zap, 125 Squiggles, 13 Evil Offspring, 19 Swoop, 3 Elliot Taylor, 4 Sharp Cheddar, 401 Eve, 4203 Pyro, 44 Cyclo, 606 Armadillo, 81 Detention, 83 Jackie O No, 85 Skeleton Key, 97 Chasing Amy, and 994 Crystal. And we have lead jammer being called for the white team with 4203 Pyro. Each of the teams here is forming some strong tripods to use as defense to stop the jammers from getting through the pack. That was a great little knock to the inside from the black team for 4203 Pyro. And Pyro has come through the pack once again and scored 4 more points. Black team here doing an excellent job with their tripod, some strong walls to keep 4203 Pyro from going through for another scoring pass as the black jammer comes through and gets through the pack once more. That is the jam there. So sitting after that one, we have black team on 20 points and white team on 25. As we line up for our next jam, I want to give a quick shout out to all of our officials today. On the track for the modified contact, we have Corey, Miss Cray Cray, Killer Curls, Disaster Chief, Al, Kick, Rad to the Bone, Ellie Mental, and Abby Normal. Thank you so much for reffing today.
We got Black Lead here in Spider Monkey 685. I'm Razorback, just jumping into Baggins Company.
Yes, thank you for joining me. If I haven't introduced myself on the live stream, I'm Kilbo Baggins, here with Razor. We're both from Dragon City Roller Derby. Happy to be hosting you today.
We're seeing some beautiful teamwork there by the Black Tripod. Doing some great work on that white jammer, who is very fancy feet.
Very excellent footwork there, skating in and out, weaving amongst those blockers, and is coming round for their scoring pass.
Spider Monkey also some excellent toe stop work there on the inside line to get through on that last pass and calling the jam before the white Polar Bear jammer could get in and score any more points.
We're still sitting in a very tight game so far. Black Bears sitting on 32 and the Polar Bears on 25 as we line up for the next jam.
Looks like we're starting this jam with one of the Black Bears sitting in the penalty box. Both jammers picking up 4 points before Zap pulls the jam.
Just with the Facebook live stream for all those watching at home, we apologise if we had any technical difficulties. The live stream should be up and working after a minor freeze just there. So shout out to everyone watching from home on the live stream, supporting all our ModCon skaters this morning, nice and early.
Quick extraction from one of the Black Bears off the track, because they have one sitting in the penalty box at the moment. Excellent work from their veg coach, KO.
9-7, the jammer for the Polar Bears. Chasing Amy, got through the pack, but unfortunately did have a penalty called and is going to the bin.
So the lead has been issued to Spider Monkey for the Black Bears. They're in on their scoring pass at the moment. Some beautiful offense there from the Black Bear pack.
Absolutely. Now this is a power jam. When one of the jammers is sent to the bin, we call it a power jam, as we only have one jammer on the track able to score points.
A little bit of a pause there while a penalty was called and everyone stopped to find out if it was them. Spider Monkey picking up another 4 points on that pass.
White setting up really strong there in their tripod, ready to take on the jammer.
Some excellent offense in there. I can't see what the number is. 5-0? Thunder.
Thunder, excellent work out there. And we have the Polar Bear jammer, number 9-7, rejoining, chasing Amy back from the bin and through the pack.
We've got a back block called on Spider Monkey. They'll be heading to the penalty box for their 30 seconds.
And we will have a full 2-minute jam as we now have lead jammer being sent to the bin.
We're going to cut track on chasing Amy. We might have a jammer bounce.
Ooh, jammer bounce. So for those who may not be aware, we need to have a jammer on the track at all times. So if both jammers are sent to the bin, one will be given the first one that's already sitting will be sent back on the track, and the second jammer will sit for the same amount of time that the first jammer was already sitting for their penalty. Could be 29 seconds, could be 2 seconds.
And to add to the confusion, the 2 minutes expired during that changeover time. So this jam will start with no jammer on the track, but as soon as the whistle is blown, the black jammer will be released from the penalty box, and they'll be able to resume the game. So it'll be really interesting to see what strategies the pack skaters will do here. Looks like a little bit of patience.
Patience in roller derby goes a long way sometimes.
So Spider Monkey back up on track, working their way through a pack that consists of everyone really trying to get involved, either helping or hindering. My favourite type of derby.
Of course, yes. White team Polar Bears reforming very, very well, finding their friends, but Spider Monkey has slipped through and claimed lead.
While that was happening, Chasing Amy has returned to the track. So both of these jammers probably going to be a little bit tired by the end of this one.
Absolutely. 2 minutes and then another full jam after that. It's a big job.
Beautiful footwork there by Spider Monkey, popping through, picking up 4 points.
And calls it off there before Chasing Amy can re-enter on a scoring pass. So after power jam, jammer bump, and re-entering from the bin, we have black team sitting on 59 and the white team on 45.
An empty penalty box going into this one.
The best kind of penalty box.
I feel like our non-skating officials will agree.
Absolutely. And lining up for a new jam, we've got 111 from the Black Bears, Princess Slayer.
Just as you said that, they popped through picking up lead jammer.
Fabulous work.
For the Polar Bears, we've got number 3, Elliot Taylor. Is in there.
Extracting themselves from a bit of a tumble there, nicely done. Black team reforming their nice strong tripod. As Princess Slayer comes through on a scoring pass and is also up against a really nicely formed Polar Bear tripod.
Beautiful work from both those blocking pods. Both jammers on their way around the track. So that was the initial pass for Elliot Taylor. Princess Slayer just sliding through the inside line there, picking up all 4 points and calling the jam.
Nicely done. Season Open Lane takes it. Excellent work. And speaking of NSOs, we'll have a shout out to everyone today, but for our modified contact scrim, we have Abby Normal, Goose, OG, Kilohertz, Calamity June, Rexy, Frankenherder, Nix, RG, and Buster Hammy. And Corey is in fact a skating official today, unlike my list here. And we're off for another jam.
Beautiful footwork up the inside there from number 4, Lightning Bug.
Beautifully done. Not far behind, also with some excellent toe stop work and running up the outside.
4.
Black Bears, yes.
Big.
Gotcha.
Some excellent crowd support in the venue.
It's great to see everyone coming and cheering along our developing skaters, friends and family and teammates from across the state, all the clubs. And we're off. Oh, nicely weaved through. Lead jammer called for Spider Monkey from the Black Bears.
Out in the pack, we've got 44 Cyclo jamming for the Polar Bears. Still on their initial while Spider Monkey pops out, picking up another 4 points.
Chased out the front, but managing to slip through. 4-4 Cyclo is through their initial pass and coming around to score some points. Spider Monkey displaying some more excellent footwork, sneaking up the inside lane and calling off the jam.
Some beautiful work from the tripod there from the Black Bears, who rotated around really nicely, dropped their arms, made sure there's no chance of penalty. Very happy to see that.
Looks like we have jamming again for the black team, Doc Crusher, and number 3 for the Polar Bears, that is
Elliot Taylor.
Elliot Taylor.
Polar Bears picking up the lead jammer. Doc Crusher doing a great job, just pushing through the center of that tripod.
Breaking it apart, just muscling their way through. Fan of that method myself.
I've noticed.
Oh, jammers are both out on their scoring passes, almost one after the other,
Sure.
chasing each other down the track before they re-enter the pack once more. Both tripods setting up ready.
And given that we're playing at a modified contact level, both of those jammers having to wash off about 50% of their speed before they enter the pack. Just makes it a little bit safer for those who are just learning.
Really nicely done there from both teams. Strong defense, and Doc Crusher has added 8 points to the score, as has Elliot Taylor for the white team. So we're now sitting at 86 for the Black Bears to 55 for the Polar Bears.
Out on track, jamming for the Polar Bears, we have number 0, Panic Attack, and for the Black Bears, 785, Donkey Kong. Lead jammer picked up by number 0 for the Polar Bears, Panic Attack, and Donkey Kong emerging from the pack as well. Oof, we had a busy penalty box over there with 3 of the Black Bears in there momentarily. Poor Cheapskate, I think it was, having to try and do all the work, which made it a little easier for Panic Attack, who got through, picked up 4 points on that scoring pass. And as I say that, they come around doing it all again.
There's some offense being given by the black team there, allowing Donkey Kong to come through on their scoring pass, and they're reforming, ready for Panic Attack to re-enter the pack.
We got 3 skaters down, Panic Attack taking advantage of the confusion, popping out for another 4 points.
And we have Donkey Kong being sent to the bin. Panic Attack comes through.
4 more points.
Panic Attack doing a lovely job, almost cruising through as black team sets up, ready for another pass.
Beautiful work. Panic Attack popping through the middle of that tripod. Taking advantage of the fact that the brace and the butt need to drop that link. Make sure they don't get a multiplayer penalty.
As one of the great coaches of the Mod-Con K2KO does say, arms are gaps.
They sure are. That was a massive 24-point jam there for Panic Attack, bringing the Polar Bears within 11 points of the Black Bears. Very well timed and much needed for the Polar Bears.
Absolutely, it's still absolutely anybody's game, but a fantastic jam there by Panic Attack, really turning the tides back in White's favour as they're creeping up on the Polar Bears score. Oh, the Black Bears score, I apologise.
We've got an official timeout at the moment.
And just as we have an official timeout, I just want to let everybody know here at the venue, the coffee van is up and running. We have merch stalls. We have our raffle at the front, so you can get 1 ticket for $2 or 3 for $5. There are some fantastic prizes. We have some generous donations by everyone's favourite Bayside Blades, from some local legends Silver Tongue Tattoo and Piercing, and our local skater Nix Vicious, the Chicos, has generously donated her produce and time to make some preserves and jams, and may I say, they are delicious. Looks like we're back on, just about ready to start the jam. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Sure did. Still an official timeout according to the scoreboard. Shout out to our scoreboard operators.
Everyone's just chilling in the middle. Looks like it was just a little tape down for the track, a small track repair. Thank you to the refs for fixing that one up. And we're back on, just about ready to start the next jam.
Now it's back on. White jammer, number 19, Swoop, popping straight through the outside. They were the only jammer on track as Donkey Kong was still in the penalty box when this jam started. Donkey Kong has returned to track, undertaken a star pass, and now number 4, Lightning Bug, is the jammer for the Black Bears.
Coming through on their scoring pass, but Swoop has had a penalty called and is heading to the bin, so it is now a power jam for Lightning Bug for the Black Bears.
It's also going to be a 2-minute jam. Swoop did have lead jam. They lose that when they commit a penalty. So hopefully everyone's full of beans and ready to skate this whole 2 minutes.
Big cheer as Lightning Bug gets through on their scoring pass, coming round again. Finding a gap on the outside, through for 4 more points. Lightning Bug for the Black Bears.
We've got number 19, Swoop, the jammer for the Polar Bears, back on track.
Up against a really nicely formed, strong Black Bears tripod.
And while we were talking about that, Lightning Bug picked up another 4 points.
Swoop not too far behind, finding a little gap on the inside there to sneak on through. Oh, beautifully done there by Lightning Bug, finding just the tiniest bit of space on the outside to come through again. Nice line coverage there by Donkey Kong from the black team. Recycling number 19 swoop to the back of the pack. Big 2-minute jam for both teams, and we have a 20-point jam given to Lightning Bug from Black Bears. Really well done. We do still have 7 points given to the white teams. We have Black Bears on 110 and the Polar Bears on 86. Still for roller derby, pretty close game.
Super close, as we saw before. 24 points were picked up in a single jam. So that make a real difference now. Silver Fox jamming for the Black Bears. I feel like this is the first time we've seen him with the star on his head.
It is, and he's done some excellent footwork there just to sneak up the outside for lead. And we have 4-4 Cyclo, still coming up against a nice, strong Black Bears tripod on their initial.
Another 4 points there picked up by Silver Fox.
Just as we get Cyclo through the pack on their initial and coming around to try and score some points.
Silver Fox doing an excellent job of listening to his bench, picking up as many points as he could and calling the jam before Cyclo could hit the back of the pack for a scoring pass.
Very, very well done. And shout out to our bench coaches for the day. So for the Black Bears, we have KTKO and looks like Poe Slammering. And for the Polar Bears, I saw Bonnie over there and Monk helping out with the Polar Bears. Thank you to our bench coach, and we love everyone helping out and supporting our ModCon skaters today.
Number 3, Elliot Taylor for the Polar Bears, just skating on through so quickly, picking up lead jammer.
Looked very nonchalant. It was very, very calm. It was lovely. Oh, not too far behind. We now have Cheapskate coming through, chasing them down. Some nice offense.
Both jammers popping through at the start.
Absolutely.
I was excited. They both popped through at the same time on scoring passes. Unfortunately, Cheapskate picking up a penalty.
I was just trying to call out the wonderful offense there by number 9-7 chasing Amy for the Polar Bears, providing a lane to open up for her jammer.
Yeah, she's doing an excellent job.
Bit of a spread out pack at the moment. White team providing some passive offense, getting the black team to have to drop bridges so the pack can stay within 10 feet of the previous player. Pushing and pushing against that black tripod. Down to one skater. And through for 4 points.
Our referees, particularly Corey, doing an excellent job keeping an eye on that pack, making sure that they are all staying formed there.
Absolutely, and we have some shout outs on the live stream for Lightning Bug and Monk. If you have anyone else you want to support, make sure you give us some comments and some love on the live stream, and thank you for watching.
Beautiful work there. Again, we've got both jammers popping out of the pack, really close to each other. Cheapskate skating at the moment.
Just neck and neck out here.
Elliot Taylor calling that jam off, taking advantage of the fact that they have lead jammer.
KTKO convinced on the black bench they had snuck 1 point. Unfortunately, that was not the case.
The bench doesn't get to decide.
No.
Alrighty, we've got number 4 Lightning Bug out there for the Black Bears. 1026 Rogue Ninja jamming for the Polar Bears. Black Bears picking up lead.
Rogue Ninja putting the absolute burners on, chasing down Lightning Bug, picking up some speed. We'll have to wash that off before they re-enter the pack. And some excellent footwork there from Lightning Bug. Unfortunately, they did have a penalty called against them and have to go to the bin. So now it will be a full 2-minute jam. Rogue Ninja's come through for 4 points and is coming around again for another scoring pass.
Really skating quite quickly around the track, but doing the right thing, washing that speed off when they get to the engagement zone. Beautiful hit out there by Donkey Kong.
It's lovely.
Bit of a messy bag. Rogue Ninja just using the excellent footwork to move back and forth across the track until they find a gap, hop on through on the inside line.
Excellent lateral movement there. White team coming around, trying to provide some offense as Rogue Ninja comes through for another pass. Lightning Bug is free from the bin and is about to rejoin the track.
Both jammers in the pack at the moment. All skaters on track.
Some nice stationary packs with some nice strong tripods with strong plows happening over there.
Just saw some really different technique there by the two jammers. Lightning Bug really pushing their way through that tripod, while Rogue Ninja relying on that fancy footwork to try and dance through all those skaters.
It's generally your two schools of jammers as well, your sort of jukey, light-footed jammers as opposed to your pushy or shovey jammers who just sort of muscle their way through.
Or me when I'm forced to jam, I just skate around behind everyone, just hoping they'll all fall over.
Oh, you just push against the pack and take the star off and look for a star pass.
Absolutely. Give it to someone else. And with that, we're into intermission. We've got 15 minutes before we'll be back for the second half of this game. White picking up 11 points in that jam, Black with 4. My maths is not that good early in the morning. Not much of a gap between the two teams.
Not much. So we have Black sitting on 126, Polar Bears on 109. For the next 15 minutes, feel free to check out some of our merch and stalls that we have available. We have some Chicos and Dragon City merch, our raffle. Please enter our raffle. Actually, maybe no, don't, because I do want to win, and I have bought several tickets, so don't buy tickets because I want them all for me.
The challenge of wanting to raise funds for our club versus win the prizes ourselves.
All right, we'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thanks all. back for the second half of the modified contact game. And kicking off with a great start for the Polar Bears. Panic Attack popping through, picking up lead jammer. Not far behind though, Spider Monkey for the Black Bears.
Straight into the action, both tripods set up and ready for the jammers to re-enter that pack.
Just some beautiful teamwork there. The race for the Black Bears showing some great adaptability, moving back and forth to ensure that they're providing support where required. And an excellent hit out there by Bearskin Bruiser. Some great teamwork.
Excellently done.
Running that jammer back for the Polar Bears.
Spider Monkey did get through, but Panic Attack did call off before they could re-enter for another scoring pass.
With an official review being, official timeout, sorry.
I just want to take this official time off to celebrate a very special anniversary today. We have everyone's favourite photographer, Hawkeye, in the middle. He told me this morning that he has now done 300 games of Derby that he's photographed. This will be game 302. He has a subscription service for many of our skaters here. He taught me all about photographer etiquette on track. He's a wonderful, wonderful human, and we want to congratulate him on a massive 300 plus photographed games of roller derby.
And knowing how many photos he takes in each game, that is a lot of pictures.
It's a lot, and the process of editing it and getting the photos of the players is a lot, so we want to make sure that you are supporting him, clicking on the link to his photos when he uploads them, and purchasing all those gorgeous photos of players playing roller derby.
Not doing the wrong thing with them.
Absolutely.
Alright, we've still got this official review, official timeout to keep getting the words wrong. It's too early.
It's too early. It is a very chilly morning as well. Could be messing with our brains up here. So do dress warm for those who might be watching the live stream before they head up to Bendigo. It is quite nippy in here this morning.
Waiting on the jet line for this one to start. For the Polar Bears, we've got number 97 chasing Amy.
Looks like Spider Monkey is back on the track again for the Black Bears. Number triple. Oh, Princess Slayer, I think you might be right.
Slay.
Hiding right behind our field of vision there.
Shout out to our jam timer, Goose Lightning. That's an excellent fall.
Very relaxed out there, giving us the big arches, the big M's. Go Goose. Looks like it might just be a scoreboard issue that we are waiting on for this official timeout.
Very important that we keep track of the scores when the game is this close.
Absolutely, our jammers are putting in all this effort. We'll make sure we accurately put down how many points they're getting.
Absolutely. All the right people are over there having the conversation, so... Well,
there you go. We have one of the people who created the scoreboard helping fix it at the moment. So we'll sure be back with you shortly once this is fixed up. Just another reminder. Oh, sorry. Just another reminder for those who are here. Do pop over to the raffle table to support Dragon City Roller Derby. Get one ticket for $2 or 3 for $5 for a massive, massive prize, including a lovely tree that I picked out from Bunnings, covered in scratchies and vouchers for local stores and coffee shops, including Awakened Coffee and Boneless Barbershop, a couple of our local sponsors. So go put your gold coins or notes in for the raffle, and best of luck. But I hope I win.
Oh, I feel like the raffle tree is the one we've got the best chance of winning because it's a real locally geared prize.
Absolutely.
Both our bench crews just having a little chat over there as well.
Just sitting there chatting. Could be talking tactics, most likely just catching up.
The beauty of Statewide Stampede is that we have the same people coming together each month throughout the year and have been doing that for, I think, 8 years now. Wow. So there's lots of friendships across teams.
It is fantastic. It's only my second year of Statewide Stampede. It is a fantastic event. Happy to help volunteer and help support and run it. So thank you to everyone who helps organise and support Statewide Stampede. It is a great opportunity for teams across the state, our regional teams, to play some excellent roller derby.
Okay, scoreboard has been updated, no longer showing that we're in intermission. It's picked up that we're about to go into jam number 2 of period 2.
And we are sitting before this second jam with Black Bears on 130 and the Polar Bears on 113 as we get ready to start the next jam.
Jam is on. And we've got Princess Leia popping out first but picking up a cut track penalty, which means they are heading to the penalty box.
Now have a power jam for the Polar Bears. Chasing Amy, really working on that tripod, pushing through.
Excellent communication there from Chasing Amy, letting their blockers know what kind of offense they would like.
Communication is one of the most important parts of roller derby.
Yeah, some great bridging there by Hell's Bells, number 48 for the Black Bears.
Recycled back after a knock to the outside. Chasing Amy is pushing against that black tripod again, looking to get past. They're still on their initial at the moment.
Yeah, for anyone who may not be familiar with the rules, if you go out of bounds, if you're knocked out of bounds, you need to re-enter behind any skater that was in front of you at the time. So that's why you'll sometimes see the skaters knocked out off the track and then skating backwards. It's because they've got to come back in behind everyone on the track that was in front of them.
So we have had Princess Leia return from the bin, and as that happened, Chasing Amy was sent to the bins. We have a now power jam for the Black Bears. It will be a full 2-minute jam as well.
Beautiful work there by Princess Leia on the inside line, picking up 4 points on that pass.
Both teams setting up, ready for the next scoring pass from Princess Leia.
Again, fancy footwork on the inside line, getting them through.
Just taking any gap and really seizing that opportunity. Having Chasing Amy rejoin the track from being released from the bin.
And the 2 minutes expires. Princess Leia picking up another 4 points in that last couple of seconds of the jam, making it a 12-0.
Really excellent work there by the black team. And the white team are sending out, we have, bear with me, Elliot Taylor jamming for the Polar Bears, looking to make up some points. They've been jamming very, very well this game.
And Cheapskate for the Black Bears.
Who has also had a few jams and been very successful.
Had a pile up there with the entire Black Bears tripod hitting the deck, but does not seem to have impacted our jammers too much, with both of them having emerged from the pack.
White has been called for Elliot Taylor from the Polar Bears, but Cheapskate hot on their heels.
Both jammers slowing down appropriately. We've got a back block call on Cheapskate, who used some very fancy footwork leaving the track there. They'll be heading to the penalty box for 30 seconds.
Might as well head to the penalty box with a flourish. Elliot Taylor joining the back of the pack, showing some excellent derby patience, finding the gap and heading straight through for another 4 points.
Yeah, some really nice team offense there from the Polar Bears blockers.
We've got some love on the live stream for Chasing Amy and Pip Squeak. If you have anyone want to give some love to, please comment on the live stream. We'd love to get them support here in the venue.
Elliot Taylor heading to the penalty box
Almost
for a cut track as Cheapskate back on track and engaging with the pack again.
Road Ninja doing some fancy footwork to rejoin their friends at the front to help block against Cheapskate. Cheapskate is being sent to the bin for a back block, so we will have a jammer bounce.
The pack just taking a moment to catch their breath, have a look, make some decisions, have a little chat about how they're going to deal with this.
Set up positions, inside butt, outside butt, brace.
And the jam ends before Elliot Taylor makes it back onto track.
Will be a power start for the Polar Bears for this jam, as Cheapskate will start the next jam from the bin.
And unlike the jam that we had in the first half, because Elliot Taylor had been released from the penalty box, the white jam will be able to start on track.
Looks like the white team is sending out 1, 2, 3, zap for this power jam.
All the skaters in there involved.
Great offense there from the Polar Bears, allowing Zap to grab lead. Cheapskate has rejoined the track, take on their initial pass.
We've got all 8 skaters on the track. It's nice to see.
Zap through for 4 points.
We have a beautiful star pass there from Cheapskate through to Silver Fox.
It was absolutely zoomed around the track, washed off. Trying to grab some quick points before the end of the jam is called, spinning around the outside there.
We got an excessive speed call there.
So you really have to be careful at the modified contact, make sure you are washing off at least half your speed. We don't want to have an excessive speed or excessive force called on our players. So we'll have another power start for the Polar Bears. We have some love on the live stream for Warrnambool Angels skaters, Lady Killaton, Evil Offspring and Cheapskate, doing your club proud. Well done.
And next jam is on. White out there with the only jammer, number 19, Swoop. Picked up lead jammer already. They've got a busy penalty box for the Black Bears. Swoop taking advantage of that to pick up 4 points.
Some lovely positional offense there from the white team, just setting themselves up to leave that lane open for their jammer. Silver
Great
Fox
work.
free.
Great work there by 1313 Bunny. Just hanging around in the back, waiting to grab Swoop as they approach. Silver Fox did come out of the box there and change their initial pass. The jam was called before they picked up any points.
So 4-0 jam in favour of the Polar Bears there.
We've got a 10-point game.
Wow, this is fantastic. What a lovely, love tight roller derby games. Always the best to watch. Little boogie on the bench from the white team there. Monk and Bonnie having a grand old time.
Both jammers through quite quickly. Polar Bears picking up lead, but right behind number 4, Lightning Bug for the Black Bears.
Cyclo is your lead, but they are both re-entering the pack at just about the same time there.
Lightning Bug popping out first with 4 points on that pass.
Some love for Bunny on the live stream as well, as we do have a very enthusiastic call off there from Cyclo.
Great work there from the Polar Bears jammer to pay attention to their bench. They had a hold. They picked up 1 point on that pass, but they did prevent the Black Bears jammer from catching another scoring pass.
Sitting up front of the jam, looks like we've got Rogue Ninja for the Polar Bears. Looks like Spider Monkey is back jamming for the Black Bears, hard to tell. There we go, yes, Spider Monkey. Rogue Ninja has picked up lead, but Spider Monkey hot on their heels again.
Yeah, both of these jammers are really quick, beautiful work. Great matchup. Elliot Taylor in there playing some excellent offense there for the jammer. Spider Monkey popping out first on that scoring pass, picking up the 4 points.
Just hopping over another skater's leg on the inside. Really lovely done.
And Redman doing 3 points for the Polar Bears.
Saying earlier, it is fantastic to see just how full these lineups are for the ModCon Skaters today. It just speaks to the talent that we have coming up in Victoria at the moment.
Yeah, especially this early in the year. A fair number of these skaters will make it onto their club teams before the end of this season.
Woohoo!
Which will be great to see.
Both jammers right behind each other on that outside line.
Sharp chatter through with Lee Jammer. Did take a little bit of a spill as they popped out of the pack, but straight back up and into it.
Absolutely. And caught straight back up as well. Calling it off before either of them can engage the pack for the scoring pass, so a 0-0 jam.
Smart call there by Sheds as the Black Jam was in position to pick up some points first.
And lining up, we've got the Crusher, number 4-4 for the Black Bears. Can't quite see who's up there for the white team. We're on the other side of the track. Looks like it's a jammer we have not seen yet. While we're figuring that one out, we do have lead.
85 Skeleton Key for the Polar Bears. Both jammers out. Dog picking up lead jammer for the Black Bears.
Really challenging that seam and then sneaking up the outside for 4 points.
That was some beautiful footwork there and some great speed accelerating out of that pack.
That was some fantastic offense there provided by number 19 Swoop to allow Skeleton Key to sneak up the inside.
Unfortunately, Doc Crusher not washing off enough speed. I feel like they got a little excited about that nice open inside line that their pack had formed for them.
It does happen. You see a juicy lane and just forget to wash off that speed sometimes.
So tempting.
Couple of tumbles, but everyone's getting up.
A little bit of a pile up there amongst the Polar Bear blockers, but they're all up and back into it.
Pesky and Bruiser chasing out the front, but Skeleton Key is through, scoring 4 more points.
Two blockers in there for the Black Bears at the moment. Great teamwork from them, trying to hold Skeleton Key back, engaging at the back and trying to chase through the pack to the front.
Doc Crusher has been released from the bin, really emphasising the washing off speed this time. Don't want to get another excessive cord, and is back in the pack.
Beautiful work there.
Fabulous work there, finding an open lane, and Doc Crusher is through for 4 points.
We've got a penalty call there on Skeleton Key. Cut track call. So they'll be going to the penalty box. Doc Crusher not quite picking up any points on that final pass. They gave it a go though.
It was a close one. And just a reminder for everyone here and everyone on the live streams today that Statewide Stampede has the only official live streams. Please do not click any of the links. It's hard to filter out all the spam that does occur. But rest assured that the only official live stream you should be watching is through the Statewide Stampede Facebook page. None of these links are affiliated with us. Do not click them. They're naughty.
Alright, in that jam, Polar Bears picked up quite a few points in that one. Got into the next jam. We've got Lightning Bug in there for the Black Bears. We had a direction call there on detention for the Polar Bears. Lightning Bug picking up the lead jammer.
A massive cheer from her bench.
Skeleton Key did start this jam in the penalty box as the jammer for the Polar Bears.
Skeleton Key released and about to make their initial pass after being released from the bin. As Lightning Bug pops through again for 4 points.
Lightning Bug really taking advantage of some people that lost their balance for a tick. Popping through that match.
So Good work holding up the front there for a sec from Donkey Kong. Unfortunately, they have picked up a penalty for their efforts, as Skeleton Key did get through. The jam has been called off.
Yeah, Skeleton Key getting through on their initial pass, Lightning Dog calling the jam before. Polar Bear's going to pick up points on that jam. Now, 3/4 of the way through this game, and our skaters are starting to look a little tired.
Hi, Hawkeye. We love Hawkeye. Make sure you check out his Facebook page for all the best snaps of roller derby.
Out there on track. Got Cheapskate jamming for the Black Bears. And Pyro 4203 for the Polar Bears. Beautiful hit out there by Princess Slayer.
Unfortunately, cut track called there on Pyro for the Polar Bears. We do have a power jam for Cheapskate.
Yeah, as we were talking about earlier, you need to come back behind any skater that was in front of you at the time it went out of bounds. Princess Slayer enacting some great tactics and running back and that come through.
Some nice offense provided there by Donkey Kong to allow Cheapskate to sneak up the inside line.
A really strong tripod working well together, a sharp cheddar, Panic Attack and Cheapskate. Chasing Amy. Cheapskate popping through with a nice little spin.
Bit sneaky, very well done. So we do have Pyro back in the track.
Chasing Amy doing a great job of playing a little bit of offense. Alright, we had a no-pack call there. Sharp Cheddar picking up a penalty for the white team, not reforming that pack quickly enough.
It is very important to listen to your refs. They call that no pack. You're going to make an active effort to rejoin that pack together. No pack, no play.
That's it. You need skaters of both teams within 10 feet of each other.
So with 12 and a half minutes left of the gameplay, we have the Black Bears sitting on 177 and the Polar Bears sitting on 154. Spider Monkey up again for the Black Bears and a quick lead called.
Some beautiful offense there from Silver Fox. There's Bruiser heading to the penalty box for the Black Bears.
So packs are even with 3 players each as we wait for one player from each of the teams to return from the bin. Number 4 for Cyclo through the pack for the white team as Spider Monkey looks to grab some more points.
Sharp Cheddar back on track for the Polar Bears. Beautiful footwork there by Silver Fox. Really tracking that jammer up the line.
Great teamwork happening here.
Best Bruiser back on track for the Black Bears.
Both packs at full strength.
And both jammers popping through, picking up 4 points apiece. Black Bears picking up 12 points in that jam to the Polar Bears 4. And the Black Bears starting to extend their lead back out, but with over 10 minutes to go, it's still anyone's game.
You're 124-point jam away from changing the tides in these kind of games.
That is true. We've got Elliot Taylor back out there jamming for the Polar Bears and Princess Slayer for the Black Bears.
There are some fantastic roller derby names going on at the moment.
It is nice when you get this far into the game and you start to recognise the skaters and you don't have to look them up with every jam.
Yeah, we're not hesitating nearly as much.
Beautiful work there with detention. Princess Leia popping out with lead. Elliot Taylor not far behind. We've got detention heading to the penalty box. And the jam is called.
My plan is, head down first. I'll probably not play because if I've got a couple of beer, I'd rather staying at my country town.
So it looks like the Black Bears will be starting this next jam with a bit of a pack advantage, with one of the Polar Bears sitting in the bin to start the next jam.
Looks like the Polar Bears are sending out Rogue Ninja. Seen him out there jamming quite a bit. And for the Black Bears, we've got Lightning Bug.
Also having a fantastic game today.
Both of these jammers picked up some vital points for their teams. Lightning Bug picking up lead jammer.
Rogue Ninja working against a really nicely rotating and reformed black tripod there. It's great line coverage as Lightning Bug slips through for 4 points.
Rogue Ninja emerging from the pack in their initial pass. Lightning Bug once again taking advantage of that pack advantage that they have. 4 points apiece for the jammers.
That was some very fancy toe stop work we've seen again and again from Rogue Ninja's day, sneaking up an inside line.
4 points to Lightning Bug.
Rogue Ninja also through for 4 points.
Lightning Bug paying attention to their bench's instructions and calling that jam.
12 points for Lightning Bug for that jam to 8 points for Rogue Ninja. So great work from both teams there.
Starting this jam with no one in the penalty box.
Got Bearskin Bruiser jamming for the Black Bears. Up against Zap.
Bearskin Bruiser picking up the lead jammer.
Zap not far behind, they're neck and neck coming around that bend there, coming back up to score some points. Bruiser checking in with her bench before re-entering the pack there.
Both jammers washing off the required amount of speed. Bit of a spill there. Both jammers taking advantage of it though to get out. 4 points apiece.
Tripod setting up as both jammers come around again, same time.
Bearskin Bruiser taking advantage of the fact that there was at the rear. Zap picking up a penalty there. I believe it was a cut track on the inside line. Bearskin Bruiser picking up 4 more points and calling that jam.
Great work there from both jammers, but Bearskin Bruiser picking up those points for her team, listening to bench and calling it off. So we'll have a power jam start for the Black Bears with Zap in the bin. Just had a comment here on the live stream. Love to see Rogue Ninja and Cheapskate have a toe stop off. That would be something to see. But Jam, I don't think we've seen yet for the Black Bears.
Thunder. Beautiful work, taking advantage of being the only jammer out there and picking up lead. Thumbs up to the crowd.
Washing off their speed. A nice strong four wall for the Polar Bears.
4 points picked up there by Thunder.
As Zap re-enters the track from the bin, finds a gap on the inside and is through for their initial pass.
Yeah, that was some excellent patience there by Zap. They just waited for that line to open up and then darted through. Thunder getting in there, trying to pick up some points. They got one and then called that jam before Zap could pick up any points. Got a 6 points to the Black Bears in that jam. for the Polar Bears.
Just pushing out that lead a little more with 5 minutes left in the game. We have Black Bears sitting at 215 and the Polar Bears on 171. 5 minutes to go. We have Lightning Bug up again for the Black Bears, up against Panic Attack for the Polar Bears.
Both of these jams have been really successful today.
Very different jamming styles as well.
They really do. And they are both popped out at the same moment. Lightning Bug picking up lead though. Lightning Bug did have lead jammer though. So their bench, KTKO, giving the instruction to pull it off before any points can be scored.
Looks like a bit of banter happening there between Bonnie on the white bench and KTKO from the black bench. I'd like to thank them for all their efforts they do helping to organise ModCon Statewide Stampede this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So with Black Bears having the lead, they want to use up as much time as possible and minimise those opportunities for the Polar Bears to come back. So for at the moment, 0 points each is a real win for the Black Bears because we're wrapping up the clock. Number 58 for the Black Bears, picking up lead jammer.
That's fine. 8-8 mace to the face.
That was some beautiful footwork there by Cyclo, popping out of the pack there for the Polar Bears.
Oh, and Mace of the Fates has been sent to the bin, so a power jam in favour of the Polar Bears. Could this be their opportunity to pick up some of those points?
Oh, it's definitely their opportunity. A couple of skaters down.
Everyone's up and at 'em.
Got a black blocker heading to the penalty box with a low block call. We've still got 3 black blockers out there working really well as a tripod. Some beautiful offense there on the inside line that allowed the Polar Bears jammer to pop through. They've picked up 4 points.
Polar Bears looking to make some more offense. Silver Fox really sweeping across the track there to try and cover that line.
Yeah, such a good job done there because the white team have done a fabulous job of opening up that outside line.
They really had a plan for that one. It was great to see.
Executed well. Another 4 points picked up by the Polar Bears. And 4 points for the Black Bears also so far this jam.
The bin has emptied. We do have all our players back on the track. Both jammers engaged with their respective tripods.
Cyclo using their height to their advantage, really swooping across on the back of that tripod that was holding them back.
Mace to the Face has just lifted up one leg, skated through on 1 foot on the outside line there.
Love to see it.
Beautifully done.
And the jam expires. And we have got 11 points to 8 picked up in that line. Polar Bears advantage. So with just over a minute and a half on the clock, 41 points the difference. Technically it could happen.
Could happen. Do just have a timeout called, looks like by the Polar Bears.
Well, they might be talking strategy.
Big plan for this last jam. We've got a fair few points to get. How are they going to do it?
Technically, if this jam finishes just before the period clock expires and they manage to call a timeout, we could see a couple more jams in this one.
Wouldn't that be fabulous? More gameplay is the best gameplay.
Yes. And even though we've got 20 seconds left in this team timeout, everyone is out there and excited and ready to play.
They are ready. Those tripods are set. They're prepared. Got their plans. Ready to go.
Oh! We've got a Polar Bears jammer in the penalty box.
Looks like it will be a power jam start for the Black Bears. Can't quite see who the Black Bears are sending out as their jammer.
Spider Monkey, I think.
I think you're right.
Good choice.
Had a very successful game.
absolutely have.
I feel like all our jammers for our ModCon skaters will have a really, really great game today.
Skater down, Spider Monkey through, picking up lead jammer.
Polar Bear tripod setting up out the front, ready for Spider Monkey to re-engage the pack. Offense being provided by Beskin Bruiser and Princess Slayer. Bit of a tumble out the front, both skaters back up, and Spider Monkey through for 4 points.
Cyclo is back on track and engaging with that pack. The Black Bear block is doing their best to hold them up though.
Spider Monkey really just pushing through that seam there, popping through and coming around again.
Picking up another 4 points. Beautiful work there by Princess Slayer, knocking Cyclo to the inside line and running them back. Bearskin Bruiser laying a beautiful hit there, knocking Cyclo down and out.
Cycling Cyclo back, excellently done.
A direction call there on Princess Slayer. They'll be heading to the penalty box. Spider Monkey picking up another 4 points as Cyclo emerges from the pack on their initial pass. The period clock has expired. That means that we are on borrowed time.
Looks like Black's really communicating out there, those blockers reforming together.
Direction call there on Chasing Amy.
They've recycled Cyclo to the back and reformed their tripod right as the end of that jam.
And that is the end of the game.
We have an unofficial score of the Black Bears 239, Polar Bears 185. Excellent effort today by both teams. A really nice close game. Lots of action, lots of excitement, and we saw some great talent from across the state.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very much looking forward to playing against some of these skaters.
Oh, me too.
And with some of these skaters as they level up throughout the season.
Very exciting to see. So fantastic game had by all. Looks like they're lining up, and that is our final score. Black Bears 239, Polar Bears 185.
And congratulations to everyone involved. I'm Razorback, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, and I'm Kilbo Baggins. We'll see you for the next game of Pivot City Rangers versus Kingston City. Thank you.